we just turned this 25 pounds of clay right there into these bowls.
What's up guys, I'm Jonthpotter and welcome back to another pottery video. Today we're going to be talking about making big bowls. Big bowls, there's like nothing more fun to make for me than a big bowl. Put popcorn in this thing, put just a big bag of chips, just a bunch of fruit. Big bowls are sweet. So let's just get right into it, huh? Gonna start with a bowl this size. Probably start with about 4.5 to 5 pounds for a big bowl like this. Maybe a smaller bowl would be 3.5 pounds. So let's do it. I came down today and I was like, what do I want to throw? I'm so sick of mugs. I don't want to throw any more mugs. So I'm gonna throw a big bowl. So I thought, why not bring it along with me? I gotta put my hair up. It's really annoying to throw with long hair. So that's 5 pounds of clay right there. This 5 pounds of clay into a sweet giant bowl. Isn't that amazing? Like, it never ceases to amaze me. We're taking like mud from the ground and creating a beautiful piece that will be in someone's house. It'll be functional, it'll be art, but it'll also be usable. I think that's what draws me to pottery. What draws you to pottery? Or what draws you to whatever you do? Let's get on the wheel. I seriously don't know how I lose things all the time in the studio. Like, I've been looking for a sponge for like 5 minutes. What a waste of time. Dang it! Just be more organized, John. I found a sponge, not my favorite sponge, but the one that I will use today. So we can get throwing. Let's do it. You ready? Ready for this big old 5 pound piece of clay that we're gonna make into a sweet bowl? I'm ready. It's actually been a little while since I've made a bowl. Like, I just have made so many mugs recently. So sometimes when you have a really large piece of clay, you have to kind of center it in different parts. So I usually like to center it just by coning it up. But some people will like center the top and then center the bottom, or center the bottom and then the top. Anyway, since I cone up anyway, might as well just use that to center it. Now we're out of the frame. Come back down. So when I have a bigger piece of clay, I use my upper body as just leverage when I flatten that thing. So then for a big bowl, you can just flatten it out to about how big you want the base to be. And then I just start in the middle and kind of compress down and pull out a little bit. Just thinking about the bottom of that bowl shape that you want. And then I'll take a needle tool and test out the bottom. The bottom is just a little too thick, so I'll go down a little bit more. If you see any little speckles on the screen, that's wet clay on the lens. Totally meant to do that. And for good measure, I would take a rib tool and compress that bottom, just to make sure we don't get any S-cracks. Anytime you have a flat surface on the bottom, just compressing that center right there will make sure that you don't have any S-cracks. All right, now we got lots of clay in this area that we're just gonna whoosh. Bring on that right up. Bring that on up. So overall good rule of thumb, it's always best to go up first and then out, because it's really hard to go the other way. So it's harder to go, if you bring it out first, it's really hard to bring it back in. So that's why you mostly see people pull up first and then make that bowl shape. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go straight up, straight up-ish anyway. Try and get that clay from the bottom. I always start pretty much as close to the bottom. Funny story, my fingernail is always like flat on one side because I stick that finger right so close and it just like grinds a little of my fingernail off. Took me a while to figure out, why is my fingernail shaped like that? And this is why. So I'm even getting a little too far out right now. I'd rather go straight up while it's still thick, because once that clay is thin, no going back. I wish I had a separate camera angle to show you right now, but I'm not that fancy. Then I'm just taking my sponge, running that over the edge to make sure the edge is really smooth. Now I'm taking the rib and just making sure the bottom is flat. And then I'm also using this part of the rib to form the inside of the bowl, so it's a really continuation. And then a lot of people will also use a rib like this to form the outside of that bowl shape. Sometimes I do that. I like having rim or like finger marks in there. I think it looks good. I think it's cool. I mean, it shows that it was thrown on a wheel and not made out of a mold or made, you know, just provides something interesting. But you can certainly do whatever you want. I'm just gonna pull up one more time. There we go. And then we got a pretty decent sized bowl right there. I'm gonna grab the camera with my very full wet hands. And then I'm gonna put that little swirl in the bottom. And there you go. A basic big bowl. Yeah, comment below. Tell me how you make your bowls. If it's any different, give me your tips, tricks, techniques, you know? We're all about learning. I'll learn from you, you'll learn from me. This is what I do. So we just turned this 25 pounds of clay right there into these bowls. 5 pounds each. Isn't that sweet? Love it! There's your big bowl. Thanks for watching this video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video. Comment below. Share your pottery stories with me. Hit that bell button to be notified. See you in the next video.